Cancer, thank you for being here. This is your second 2 weeks of May 2024 reading. My name is Crow. I appreciate you tuning into this channel. If you find that anything that you like in this channel, you want to engage, like, subscribe. People are saying, smash that like button or whatever's going around these days. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And I encourage you to tune into your own intuition and apply what's coming through in a practical and mystical way. Whatever the proportions you got going on, Cancer, take it or leave it. What's going on in your surroundings, your thoughts, your words, your visions, just paying attention to those. The cosmic collaborations that are going on are definitely, we're always being spoken to in one way, shape, or form. Just want to take a moment and call in the angels, the ancestors, or any guides, and of course, capital S, Spirit, calling in the Most High to come through for this reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Cancer, balance and support is the first card that's coming through, and I was just tuning into the messaging for that. The specific Cancers who are tuning in, it's like you've been busting your ass. You've been busting your ass on working your projects, the things around you, being there for so many people around you to accomplish your goals and your visions, your dreams, and those things, like, hang in there, and you need to also just create a little bit more boundaries that are going to help to keep you supported, you feeling supported. Nourishment for your body, pumping out the vibes. You've been pumping it out, and it's a great time for you to take care of yourself. It's like, before you get discouraged and give up completely, whether it's your relationship, for some of you it's a relationship, meaning romantic, like love, and for some of you it's work, like a business endeavor, a project where you've been collaborating with some people who are maybe like acting a fool. It feels like you need to consider yourself before you just, like, you're at your breaking point, before there's like a snap. Okay, so if there's some supportive things that are going on in your life, and you know that, like, just using the imagery of this, like, these are sort of like ropes, so to speak. If you know that one of these ropes are being frayed and they are tethering you to be grounded and it's just about to break, then you should think about stopping and mending that aspect of what's going to bring balance and support into your life, okay? This is not a fuck around and find out energy. Like, it's not funny. That's not funny sometimes, especially if you're about to break. It's not nice. You're not considering yourself, okay? This coupled with the armadillo and the bear, really the messaging is clear. We're going to go deeper into that. The armadillo is about boundaries. Setting your boundaries, okay? If you've been pointing the finger outside, everyone's doing this, everyone's doing that, and you're freely giving your energy, Cancer, like, you're playing yourself, and you're blaming other people, and so it might be in a delusional state of being, like, you are in control of that. What else to say here? The armadillo, when its boundaries are crossed, it just rolls up into a ball into itself, So this is about taking some time into yourself. Really, Cancer, going into that crab shell, returning into yourself is not going to be a bad idea for you for the second 2 weeks of May, so that you have the energy to do the things that you want to do and not give up. You know, your guides, your angels, your ancestors don't want to see you give up, especially because you put so much effort and work into what it is that you're building and you're doing, that you can do things differently. So something that's been coming through lately for just in the general collective is like, I don't want to give up. I just want to do things differently. So do things differently. The way that you know how to do things differently is to, you know, recreate your boundaries. Reset your boundaries to where they are today. Your boundaries, yesterday's boundaries are not today's boundaries, okay? One moment. Pardon me, Cancer. Yeah, we had some cosmic interference, so we are definitely hitting the nail on the head. Yesterday's boundaries are not today's boundaries. So that just means like orienting yourself to what's going on the present moment. You know, if you're living too much in the past and using the past boundaries that were working for you, it's not really supporting you right now. Okay. Changing some things, reevaluating. Guess what? Boundaries is something that we're going to continually have to come towards. Don't get discouraged. Just be real about it, that we're always going to have to be working on our internal boundaries, right? How we talk to ourselves and how we treat ourselves and how we show up in the world. And that just is what's going to have to be. So taking some time for you to hibernate. So we have the bear. So, I mean, you have this wonderful theme here. Balance and support, armadillo's boundaries, and the bear, all right? So this is just really reconfirming and saying, like, taking some time to go within, to dream, right? The bear, think about how many dreams that a bear could have when it's hibernating. That's a lot of sleep. That's a lot of dreaming, all right? And then in the spring when they come out, it's that fruition of all of your hard work, all of that, the sort of creating from the void like space, returning to that deep, dark, quiet aspect of yourself and allowing that to come through. All right, Cancer. So it's a really great time for you to hibernate. So take some time. So like bear energy is like akin to the Hermit card, as well as protective. So it's a really, really protective space. Like, you know, when mama bear comes around and there's some cubs around, you know that she is not playing around. You can't be playing around with your boundaries right now, because you need that. It's like, I'm about to break. The he said, she said, bullshit. You know that song? I think you better quit it. Cause I'm gonna leave you with a fat lip. I don't encourage violence. I'm just singing a song. But yeah, let's get some more energy information here for what's going on. Yeah. So we have the horse, which is about your personal power, being empowered, empowering yourself, stepping into your power. You're going to feel better, more empowered with the earlier message, right? And using that. When we have the turtle, which is about taking things slow, it's about heart medicine, right? Connecting to the earth, connecting to the rhythm of the earth and how we can move slowly but steadily, progressing forward in our life. And sometimes, yeah, you got to give a snap, just like the turtle. The turtle has to snap back. For some of you Cancers out there, all right? Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. This is like, people are trying to steal your power, and you're letting them by not letting people know. We can let people know how to respect us by showing up in a certain way. It's a vibe. It's a vibe that we're putting out, okay? We can let people know. It doesn't have to be so like aggressive, but just because I'm free doesn't mean that I have time for you. I can be sitting, like I'm busy. I can be busy taking a nap. I can be busy, you know, cooking food. It doesn't mean that I'm always free. Being always available, guess what? People start taking advantage of you, Cancer. Like, say no. And by saying no, you're saying yes to yourself. Yes to your power. Yes to your peace. Yes to your ability to create. Yes to sitting in that dreamlike space and then coming out into the world again. This sense of renewal. Yeah, you have an incredible opportunity for the second 2 weeks of May to tap into all of that. And then we have this wolf, so the Pathfinder medicine. When do we have the full moon? I think it's at the end of the month, and I believe it's in the sign of Sagittarius. Don't quote me. I believe it's in the sign of Sagittarius. So, you know, really doing, for some of you doing a full moon ritual, full moon ceremony, right? The wolves are howling at the moon, which says to me that there's some form of passion, something like that animalistic, let her loose, okay? Cancer, let it out, let it be known that you are the leader of the pack. You are a pathfinder. So this is the pathfinder energy, which is, you know, it's a sacred role from time to time. If you're looking for someone to lead, that could be you. And you're going to know that by taking the time to have balance and support, and by going into your hibernation cave, maintaining your boundaries and coming out anew. Overall, this is a really, really great reading for you, Cancer, and I'd love to hear your words, your thoughts, and comments for this. Thank you so much. Caw!